Good day, legends. Welcome back to Unpopular Aussie Opinions, where we barrel straight into the thorny thickets of Australian sport that the buttoned-up broadcasters won't touch with a 10-foot pole. I am your host, the fellow forever armed with a perspective that could spark a Barbie brawl, and today, we are cracking open a tabloid thunderbolt that's left the NRLW reeling from Bondi to the Broncos' backyard. Isabelle Kelly, the Sydney Roosters Iron Willed captain, the three-time Dally M Centre of the Year who's dragged the Tricolours to premiership glory and boss state of origin like a queen on her throne, is reportedly pregnant, and here's the gut punch. Her husband, Jake Callister, the club's own strength and conditioning guru who's been her rock and her trainer, is not the father. NRL in shock? Mate, that's putting it mildly. This whisper from the grapevine has exploded into a full-blown cyclone, with fans divided, the media in a feeding frenzy, and the league scrambling to contain the fallout. In classic Unpopular Aussie Opinions vein, I am not peddling pity or platitudes. We are sifting through the rubble, exposing the raw undercurrents of fame, fidelity, and family in our game. Grab a cold one, because this ride's got more hairpin turns than a Bathurst lap. Let us sketch the backdrop first, because context is king in these capers. It is a drizzly Sydney spring morning in early October 2025, the kind where the clouds hang low over the heads like they're brooding over the headlines. Isabelle Kelly, 29 now, wakes up in their northern beaches home. Maybe a smoothie blended by Jake, a quick scroll through the kids' messages from the juniors she mentors. She's fresh off a monster NRLW season, undefeated Roosters storming to another grand final, her leading the tackle busts, scooping that Players' Champion award like it was pocket change. Married to Jake since 2020, the pair's the poster couple for work hard, love harder, him sculpting her into a line-breaking beast in the gym, her crediting him in every post-match yarn. But then, a tip-off to a gossip rag. Kelly's expecting, but Callister's out of the picture, paternity test pending. Reportedly pregnant, confirmed by a source close to the family, who spilled that an ultrasound at a private clinic in the Shire showed a little kicker at 12 weeks. The kicker. Jake's not the dad. Whispers point to a fleeting off-season fling, name withheld, but the rumour mill churns with someone from the Origin camp, leaving tongues wagging from Redfern to Rockhampton. Isabelle? Hold up. Phone off the hook, while Jake spotted at the Roosters HQ looking like he's been through a scrum. NRL in shock, folks, the integrity unit circling, sponsors twitching, and social media's a coliseum of clapbacks. Before we plunge into the personal carnage, and fair dinkum, it heartbreaking, let us roll back the reel on Isabelle's ascent, because this bombshell lands harder against her legacy. Burst onto the NRLW scene in 2018 as a raw-boned centre from the Central Coast, all heart and hustle, no frills. By 2019, she's Miss Universe Australia to boot, crowning glory that could have derailed lesser souls, but nah, Kelly doubled down, captaining the Roosters to that inaugural women's title. State of origin? Blue skipper since 2024, that player of the match masterclass in the 2025 opener still replayed in slow-mo on every pub telly. And Jake, the ultimate wingman, joined the club in 2019, turned her from a 62-kilo scrapper into a 75-kilo tank, their wedding a low-key affair that screamed team forever. They've dodged the baby talk publicly, with Isabelle quipping in 23 interviews, kids after the next flag, maybe. Reportedly pregnant now, though. It's a curveball that shatters the facade. Sources say the affair sparked during a low point, Jake sidelined with his own shoulder rehab, Isabelle grinding through a brutal Origin series. A moment of weakness, they call it, but the fallout? Paternity drama that could torch her captaincy and his job. Unpopular opinion number 1. This scandal isn't Kelly's alone. It's the NRLW's canary in the coal mine for burnout. These women juggle full-time gigs, full-contact footy, and family pressures without the men's safety nets. Maternity policies still half-baked since that 2022 push. Isabelle's reportedly pregnant revelation exposes it. Elite athletes cracking under the load, seeking solace where they shouldn't. Harsh. Bloody necessary. The league's full-time transition can't come quick enough. Make no mistake, the shockwaves are seismic, and Isabelle's devastation is the epicenter. Imagine it, a routine checkup turns into a confessional, Jake's world imploding over a swab test that spells not yours. Reports filter from insiders at the Roosters' den, tears in the change rooms, her mates like Keely Davis and Olivia Kernick forming a human shield. The tabloids pounce, Roosters' royal heartbreak, blares the Daily Telly, with pap shots of Isabelle in oversized hoodies, hand on belly, eyes downcast. Jake. The poor bloke's on compassionate leave, whispers of him bunkering at mates' places up the coast. Reportedly pregnant and the husband not the father. It's the stuff of soap operas, but this is real, raw, ripping through a marriage built on sweat and shared dreams. Fans flood her Insta, half stand by your girl, half disgrace to the jumper. The Roosters board huddles. Does she step down as skipper for the All-Stars? Sponsors like Nike hold breath. Their Empower Her campaigns now a punchline. Unpopular opinion number 2. Piling on Isabelle for this betrayal is peak hypocrisy in a game where blokes' affairs get shrugs and Sheila's slip-up spark inquisitions. Remember the men's scandals? Tedesco's Textgate, Walker's Whispers? Front page filler, forgotten by finals. Kelly's reportedly pregnant bombshell gets the full Spanish Inquisition because she's the golden girl, the indigenous rep, the family face. Sexist. Spot on. The NRL needs to front up. Equal grace for equal grind. Let us zoom out to the league's lurching response, because this isn't isolated, it's symptomatic. The NRLW's exploded since 18. Full-time pros by 25, crowd swelling to 20,000 at grand finals, but the support? Lagging like a third grader's homework. Maternity leave. A patchwork promise. Top players get 6 months paid, but most scrape by on Centrelink. Isabelle's pushed for better since captaining that 2022 CBA talks. Warning, without it, we lose talent to netball. Now, reportedly pregnant amid chaos, her voice carries extra weight, or gets drowned out. The integrity unit's probing. Code of conduct breach? Nah, private life, they say, but Jake's role complicates it. Insider trading of trust? Unpopular opinion number 3. The Roosters' handling of this could define the NRLW's maturity. Sack Jake. Ban Isabelle from leadership? That's knee-jerk nonsense that scares off the next general. Instead, model resilience, counselling on tap, paternity protocols that protect privacy. The shock's rippling to rivals. Broncos' Ali Briganshaw texts support. Titans' Tiana Penatani calls it a witch hunt. Fans. Split down the harbour. Bondi faithful chant Issy forever, while purists torch jerseys online. Excess a war zone. Hashtag Kelly Baby trending with 80,000 posts. Memes of her origin heroics captioned off-field own goal. Even Andrew Johns weighs in on his Fox slot. Heartbreaking, but Footy's family, forgive and forget. Unpopular opinion number 4. This reportedly pregnant saga humanizes the icons, reminding us they're flesh and blood, not statues. Kelly's not a villain. She's a victor felled by vulnerability. The game's richer for it. More empathy, less entitlement. But hold the violin, because unpopular opinions demand devil's advocate. What if the rumours are overcooked? Sources are murky. A friend of a trainer to a journo with an axe to grind. Jake stage stum. Isabelle's dark on socials. No official word. Reportedly pregnant? Sure, but the paternity twist? Tabloid Tinder to sell papers. Unpopular opinion number 5. Leaking this now, mid-off season, reeks of sabotage. Maybe a rival club stirring the pot ahead of 26 drafts, or Jake's camp venting post-fight. Isabelle's no saint. Whispers of gym flirtations have bubbled before, but pinning fatherhood on shadows? Reckless. And the husband? Callister's transformed the Roosters women's program. Custom plans that turned Keely Davis into a brick wall. Ditch him over unproven dirt. Career suicide. The shock's amplified by silence. A joint statement could douse the flames. Instead, we are left with hypotheticals. Baby due mid-26, Kelly sidelined for Origin 2, Jake coaching from afar. Devastating for them. Distracting for the code. The Indigenous angle adds layers. 2. Kelly's Gamma Ray roots make her a beacon for young blackfellas in footy. Reportedly pregnant and embroiled in this? It fuels the trolls. Another one bites the dust. But her foundation work, clinics in Gosford, scholarships for girls, doesn't vanish. Unpopular opinion number 6. This could supercharge her advocacy, turning personal pain into policy push. Imagine Kelly fronting a parliamentary hearing. Mums in the middle deserve more. The NRLW's Indigenous stars, Upton, Briganshaw, rally round, turning shock to solidarity. Fans from La Purayuse to Lightning Ridge pen open letters. Issy, you're our warrior. It's a reminder. Scandals scar, but stories heal. As we reel this monster in, because we've gnawed the bone bare, Isabelle Kelly's reportedly pregnant revelation, with Jake Callister not the father, has the NRL in genuine shock, but it's a pivot, not a perish. Devastated couple, divided fans, but unbreakable spirit. Unpopular opinion finale. The league emerges stronger if it embraces the mess. better mental health nets, airtight privacy packs, and a culture that cheers comebacks over cancellations. Isabelle, Jake, if you're listening, dust off, dig in. Footy's forgiveness is fierce. Smash like if you're backing the Kellys, subscribe for more unsparing slices of Aussie sport, and comment, paternity plot or privacy breach. Good night from Unpopular Aussie Opinions. Keep questioning, keep competing. Catch you next time.